Hi and welcome to Keep It Simple Esperanto. I'm Becky, and although I usually try to speak in Esperanto, today's video is going to be in English because I think this is a useful topic for a lot of people learning a lot of languages. And the question today is, what is a noun? It's something you will see all the time if you're learning a language. You see people talk about nouns and verbs and adjectives, and if you've never really studied the grammar of a language before, it can get really confusing. I know, I've studied several languages, and it's only through studying Esperanto that I've truly understood what all of these words really mean. So what is a noun? Classically, a noun is described as a person, place or thing, or it's a naming word. And that's fine for things like bottles, pens and cushions that you can pick up and touch or you can see. But what about those nouns for things, those non-concrete, non-concrete, whatever. Things you can't touch, things you can't see. What about those nouns? How do you know it's a noun? How can you identify a noun? Well, in English, Michel Thomas, who was a fantastic language teacher, he defined a noun as being any word that you can put the word the in front of. So the bottle, the pen, the cushion, they're all nice and easy, but you can also say the happiness, the life, the pride. So happiness, life and pride I know are nouns because I can put the word the before them. So that's a really useful definition. Do you know of a better definition for a noun? I've heard a couple over the years, and the Michel Thomas, the definition, is definitely my favourite. But if you know a better or an alternative definition, don't forget to write it in the comments below, because there are going to be a lot of people who are interested in defining in their own minds what exactly is a noun. Esperanto is a constructed language, and it was designed to be easy to learn for anybody. And one of the great things about Esperanto is it's generally pretty regular. So, for example, all nouns in Esperanto end with the letter O. So if you're reading or listening to Esperanto, you know which words are the nouns by listening to the endings. If you're trying to create a word, because with Esperanto you can there are ways of creating your own words if you don't already know the word. You know if you're creating a noun, it's going to end in an O. So Esperanto is a really simple language to use. In fact, there was a study done which showed that people who learned Esperanto for 1 year and then French for 3 years actually spoke better French at the end of those 4 years than the people who'd been learning French for 4 years without learning any other languages. So I strongly recommend, if you've not already thought about it, consider learning Esperanto, even just for a short time, so you can understand how grammar works, and that will help learning any other language. So to recap, in English, a noun is any word that you can precede with the word the. In Esperanto, a noun is any word that ends with the letter O. Thank you for watching. If you found this video useful, don't forget to give it a thumbs up and consider subscribing down below, especially if you're interested in learning Esperanto. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time. Gisela Rubido!